Welcome, channel viewers. Today, we're kicking off a deep dive into one of the most gripping TV dramas of its time, Prison Break. We're tearing down the walls and sprinting through the pilot episode, Season 1, Episode 1, to show you how a brilliant man intentionally gets himself sent to prison to break his brother out before his execution. If you've heard the buzz but don't have time for a full watch, buckle up. Our story opens with the frantic, almost ritualistic scene. Michael Scofield, a seemingly ordinary structural engineer, is getting a massive, intricate tattoo covering his entire upper body. The artist notes his unusual urgency. Cut to Michael back in his Chicago apartment, where he's meticulously shredding documents related to his brother, Lincoln Burrows. Lincoln's final appeal for a murder conviction has just been denied, putting him on death row. This isn't random cleanup, it's calculated. Then, in a shocking turn, Michael calmly walks into a bank and stages an armed robbery. He acts erratically, demanding the main vault, but it's clear he has no real plan to escape. He wants to get caught. Against the advice of his lawyer and former friend Veronica Donovan, Michael pleads no contest. His request? To be sent to Fox River State Penitentiary, a maximum security facility, which just so happens to be the same place holding his brother, Lincoln. This was his goal all along. Upon his arrival at Fox River, Michael navigates the harsh, complex social landscape of prison life. We quickly meet some key players: the terrifying inmate Theodore Teabag Bagwell and the powerful crime boss John Abruzzi, who controls the lucrative prison industries, or PI, work detail. Michael knows he needs access to PI, and he uses a mysterious origami swan to get Abruzzi's attention and secure a spot. Inside, Michael starts building relationships crucial to his plan. He meets Sarah Tancredi, the prison doctor, during what seems to be a routine checkup for faked type 1 diabetes. Sarah is immediately intrigued by Michael and his fresh tattoo. He also leaves more origami figures around, a recurring motif hinting at his hidden plan. Warden Pope, impressed by Michael's engineering background, tries to offer him a job working on a giant origami Taj Mahal model in his office, a gig that would keep Michael relatively safe. Michael initially refuses, needing yard access for his plan, but later accepts after being threatened and sentenced to solitary confinement, the SHU. He cleverly argues that his expertise is essential to keep the structure from collapsing, subtly revealing his deep knowledge of architectural integrity. The outside world keeps intruding. Michael's son, LJ, gets into legal trouble, adding another layer of stress. Michael meets with Veronica, urging her to investigate a specific individual tied to Lincoln's case, hinting strongly that his brother was set up. Tensions flare inside. Michael's inquiries about Fibonacci, a key figure Abruzzi wants, leads to a violent tear gas incident on the yard, orchestrated by Kellerman to pressure Abruzzi. This lands Michael back in solitary briefly, but the danger isn't just inside the walls. Outside, a shadowy conspiracy is working to ensure Lincoln's execution. We see glimpses of Secret Service agents Kellerman and Hale, who are ruthlessly silencing anyone who might help Lincoln, including Bishop McMorrow, a man with influence over the governor, who is later murdered. Despite the obstacles, Michael's plan advances. Sarah, reviewing Lincoln's case file, discovers something that makes her suspect Michael might be right about a conspiracy. Michael secures the vital PI job, granting him access to different parts of the prison. He even seeks medication from inmate C-Note to continue faking his diabetes, planning to exploit a medical trip. Finally, in a private moment, Michael reveals the full scope of his audacious plan to a stunned Lincoln. He explains that the blueprints for a recent prison renovation, subcontracted to his former firm, are the key. Then, in the episode's unforgettable final reveal, Michael removes his shirt. The complex, artistic tattoo covering his entire torso isn't just art. It's the meticulously detailed blueprints of Fox River State Penitentiary itself, cleverly disguised. And that's where the pilot episode leaves us. Prison Break bursts onto the scene with an incredibly high-stakes premise. Michael Scofield has deliberately engineered his own incarceration, using his mind and body as the ultimate escape tool, all to save his brother from a seemingly unjust death sentence. With dangerous inmates, corrupt agents, and the clock ticking towards Lincoln's execution, the journey out of Fox River promises to be a pulse-pounding ride. Join us next time as we continue to unravel the intricate plot of Prison Break. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next recap.